Now, you might be asking the question, how to be a digital nomad. Now, you might be asking the question, how to be a digital nomad, JFDI. Just beep, do it. It's that simple. For me, I made a big decision back like 4 years ago. I heard about this digital nomad life and I took the initial step of moving to Thailand just for 1 month to see if I can do it. And I still remember to this day, I was in Chiang Mai, northern Thailand, and I called my sister up and I said, "Hey Claire, it's Tom." She's like, "Hey Tom, how are you?" And I said, "Hey, I'm good, thanks, but I'm not coming home," because I had a ticket to come home in about a week's time. She was like, "That's cool, when are you coming home?" And I was like, "No, I'm not. I'm not coming home at all, ever. I love it. This lifestyle is amazing. Chiang Mai is amazing. My money goes so much further out here. I think I'm going to do this for the foreseeable future." And she was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yes." And that was the start of my digital nomad lifestyle, and I absolutely loved it. Now, the one thing which I will say is it's about getting your operations right, and being a digital nomad, there is two sides to the equation. For you, it's about being able to be remote, running your business remotely, and also thinking about the operational aspects of that. But it might sound amazing. It might sound like, there's a lot going on, but I'd say one side of the coin that I'm always thinking about is valuing my time more. Why? Because I am out here in these amazing places and I want to go visit them, not just be working all the time. Now, in my business right now, we have grown to over 50 VAs with me, and that is all from the Philippines. But they are in a different time zone. I'm in Mexico City, they're in the Philippines. There's about a 13-hour time difference. You pretty much can't get any worse than that. And I have to meet them, I have to work with them, and that is hard. That is super, super hard. So what does that mean? It means a lot of super early mornings, 4, 5 a.m. starts, and also a lot of late nights, finishing at midnight, for example. Just so much hard work. For example, even just to film this video, my YouTube channel, a lot of the times I'm waking up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning to get these videos filmed, working with my teams in the Philippines. It's super hard work, but it's the life that I choose to take, and my God, I'm so happy for it. Now look, what I will say is if you want to be a digital nomad, you first have to have these things on your side, which are really going to help you. Number one, an online business or an online job. Now this is your ticket to be a digital nomad because you're going to need money coming in, the funds. Now this is also half of your lifestyle because you're going to be working, you're going to be earning money through your business or through your job as a financial capacity to earn money to survive while you're traveling around the world. Now for me, that is an online business, and in particular it's my Amazon businesses which really helped me. Now I'm super happy with where my business is. Like I said quite recently, we just broke the £1 million mark, and I love that, and it's allowed me to sustain my expenses such as traveling, meals, and all the other activities. Interesting enough, life's cheap out here. Vietnam, super cheap, way cheaper than the UK. Now the point of having an online, business is allow you to have a great quality of life and also allow you to sustain that quality of life with your earnings. Now the one thing which I will say, and I learned this in Thailand after getting drunk for about 5 months, don't just keep where you are. It's about growing that business, growing your income streams to make sure that you have stability so you can continue this amazing quality of life, the opportunity we have. For me, that's been about growing my Amazon business, the first one, FastTrackFBA business number 2, and now my 3rd Amazon USA business. That's about always be growing. So it's hard work, but you can get there. Now look, what I will say is if you want to start your own Amazon business like me perhaps, then do check out our FastTrackFBA Express course. It's a free course. I'll drop a link down below. It just gets you started on Amazon FBA doing the online arbitrage business model, which is what I do in the UK and USA. Now number 2, obviously online, you're going to need to work. What do you need? Well, you need a laptop. This is your work buddy. My God, without my laptop, I would not have a business. I would not be able to do everything. So you've got to have a laptop, super important. And investing in a good laptop is really important. So get a good laptop. And if you're anything like me, you might be working a lot of hours on it. So making sure it's one that you really enjoy. Now, number 3, I really recommend having savings. Now, this is super important because when things happen, maybe there's an emergency back home, you're going to have to fly home. Having savings is just going to support you. Now in my Amazon business, I've got a safety buffer in my bank for my business, but also as well in my personal, I have personal savings as well, which is what I call my emergency fund. In addition to that, I have credit cards as well, but just having cash is such a lifesaver, and it just puts you at ease while you're traveling abroad. Now look, traveling the world as a digital nomad is not easy. You do need an online income stream, whether it be a business or a job. Obviously you need a laptop, and also as well having savings to give you peace of mind and security are going to be super important. But they're not the only things. You're going to also need to develop some traits in yourself, which I'm going to think are super important. So 2 traits I think you're going to need. Number 1, you're going to need to be adventurous. My God, like I've come to countries where I don't speak the language, I have no idea what I'm doing, but you have to have that sense of adventure. You've got to get out there, explore this opportunity. It's going to be super important. Everything is an opportunity in life, and whether it's taking a simple walk outside, trying to converse with someone who you don't speak the language, trust me, it can be done, or experiencing new foods. There is so much to take advantage of. So for you, being adventurous, getting out of that comfort zone and exploring and meeting new people, overcoming the language barriers is going to be a core part of being a digital nomad, because that's just why we do it, to experience the world around us. It is not about spending all day sitting at home watching Netflix. It is about enjoying the countries that we get to the privilege of being able to visit. And the second thing I'm really going to recommend for you as a personal quality you're going to need is the ability to solve problems. Now, my God, being a digital nomad means you are going to have to get out of your comfort zone all the time, and problems are going to come up. Delayed flights, bad Airbnbs, it's coming at the wrong times of day. So many things happen, but it is your job to solve those problems. So your ability to overcome problems, meet new people, network, and use that network to help you overcome those problems is going to be super, super important. Now, I still remember it vividly to this day. One experience I had was only a couple of months ago. It's nothing big. I was going to Guatemala. I had like hotels booked, transport booked, everything. I was really excited, and I went to the airport, I checked in, I sat there at the gate ready to go, and what did I do? I put my noise cancelling headphones on and I missed my flight. And you know what? The next flight wasn't until the next day, but that wasn't such the issue. The fact was like, oh my God, I've missed a flight. Oh my God, my hotel, my transport, my everything. I was like freaking out, and then I literally remembered to myself, I had to say, Tom, can't change that situation. Now it's just about overcoming the problem. And like once I kind of dealt with that personal state, I could say, okay, cool. There's no point worrying. There's no point stressing. It's not going to make a difference. Now the thing is just work the problem. So like, right, how do I contact the hotel? How do I contact the travel? How do I get the next flight out? Step by step, working the problems. It's parcel of just being a digital nomad, overcoming these problems that we all have to face in life. Now look, before I end this video, let me share with you some of my top tips for being a digital nomad, if maybe you're thinking about having this lifestyle. So first things first, number 1 top tip for you is, I'd say, have a goal. Being a digital nomad is a great experience, but I really think it's super important for you to have a goal. Now it might be in the digital nomad, like where you want to go, what you want to get from this, but traveling for the sake of traveling just isn't fun. It's got to be going somewhere, having some purpose, like exploring the culture, trying to learn. My life has been enriched so much about visiting new countries. Hey, you know what? Also running 3 businesses is a real challenge as well. So I've had to set goals in my personal life about, I want to get out, I want to see new places, I want to experience, I want to meet new people, network, and I've grown because of it. So whether it be in your business or whether it be in your traveling, always have goals that are going to get you out of your comfort zone. My God, it is easy to sit here and just watch Netflix in a beautiful country. That isn't what we should be doing. We should be out there growing ourselves personally and even professionally in our jobs and our businesses. Now for me and my business as well, and hopefully you've seen it on my journey, my goal has been to grow my businesses. I now have 3 businesses. In one business alone, we're turning over $1 million. And in my 3rd business, which is my Amazon USA business, I've now managed to outsource that so that I'm now going to be working 2 to 4 hours a week. Hashtag excited about that. It means that business is going to grow without me, so I can enjoy more of this country. Now, my second top tip for you is join digital nomad communities. Quite simply, you can just go on Facebook and type in digital nomad, name the city. Super simple to find them. I do things like meeting people in like Tuesday co-working meetups. I go to co-working spaces. I go to like digital nomad meetups in the evenings where we have business presentations, but also we go out for meals. We even go for like visiting different parts of the country in big groups. It's that community which is amazing. And not only just for like having friends, meeting new friends, but also as well well, learning about other people who are doing some amazing things in business, which I can learn from, which is going to help me in my business. Now, if you just want to know, again, go into Facebook, type in Digital Nomad and just start asking questions, engage in the community. Now, the one thing I will also add is there is a website that I absolutely love and I share it with everyone who's ever even thinking about this. This is quite simply called nomadlist.com. Now, this is an amazing website for digital nomads. Why? Because pretty much a lot of digital nomads will use this website to choose places to go, and people check in and they rank it, all the cities in the world of where digital nomads are right now. And generally speaking, you can find the top places to go with great communities, great quality of life, great everything on this website, nomadlist.com. I loved it so much that I paid for lifetime membership, and it's just been a game changer. And I literally sit there sometimes and just plan out my next couple of stops of where I want to go. So amazing. And it's hilarious. It tells you like how much things cost, what to do. And if you even have a look at Mexico City and even go over to the neighborhood map, there's some hilarious bits where it's like, don't go here, your phone's going to get robbed, this place is super dangerous. And of course, there are dangerous places in every city. For me, where I am right now in Mexico City, it's super safe. So many police around, so happy, I love it. Now, the one thing I will say for you is, and what I really recommend is spend at least 1 month in a city. Don't be a tourist, but actually get to experience the culture and meet people and other digital nomads to learn about what has happened. That's probably one of the top things. This isn't about being a tourist. This is about understanding culture and actually building a quality of life and learning about our lives through visiting these amazing places across this world and being able to live an amazing lifestyle, which I feel forever blessed for. But what I will say is being a digital nomad is fun, but also it is challenging at the same time. But more than that, I think you should take precautions in selling in a new country. There's a lot to think about and a lot to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a video around here about how to settle in a new country when you're starting your life as a digital nomad. Maybe you want to take that next step. Check out that video. I think it's going to really help you. But what I will say is hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Give me a big thumbs up. And hey, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button down below. And hey, if there's anything else you want to know, let me know in the comments down below. But for me, Thomas Parkinson and FastTrackFBA and the beautiful Mexico City, thank you very much.